you have to look at, Rajdeep, is the fact that the alliance formation of the India alliance seems to have worked well. Because if you look at the vote share of the Bharatiya Janata Party, the vote share of the Bharatiya Janata Party has actually gone up 4%. It was, if I look at the 2019 numbers, the BJP had 37.7% of the vote share. In 2024, it's 40.7% of the vote share. That's 4% up straight. The Congress in 2019 had come down to 19.7% vote share. That's now gone up to 27%. It's the resurgence in terms of vote share. In terms of seats, they're still far behind. But in terms of vote share, far from the idea that the Congress would disintegrate, go away. There is no Congress Mukt Bharat in this data. The Congress making a very sharp increase in its vote share. This would give great confidence to everybody in the Congress who kind of started wallowing in self-pity that what do we do against the Modi juggernaut. The people have given them some hope.
Yes, Rahul, I think this was a big, takeaway from 2014 onwards, till, I would say, till date. The Congress had lost its, self-confidence that it can, script a comeback story as a credible opposition or perhaps sometime in coalition politics and then in power. So what the outcome, whatever may be the final outcome, this 27% vote share is going to give them a, a confidence, a self-belief, and that will serve as oxygen for another 10 years or so.
You know, one thing, Rajdeep, you say that the JDU has been the weak link of the 16. They are fighting. They're leading on 15. It's the best rate ever.
So this was
the JDU is the success story of Bihar. Look at it.
No, so the
JDU leading on 15.
So the NDA is doing very well in Bihar in contrast to UP. They're leading in 32 out of 40.
And JDU is doing better than the BJP.
Okay, so earlier it was the other way around. So it's now changed. So I think that's the one state where the BJP has held its own. A state where it maxed out in 2019. Was Bihar. They're doing very well there. They maxed out in Madhya Pradesh, doing very well there. In Gujarat too, I think they've now recovered lost ground there. So that's what's propelling the NDA towards 300, along with, of course, its stellar performance in Odisha and Andhra.
Just for conjecture, asking you a question.
Yes.
If there's no halfway mark, is it possible with the 15 that the JDU could come back to the India alliance? Is that a possibility at all? You're talking about TDP.
Listen, let's not get carried away. The fact that the BJP is coming back to power, even with these numbers, is quite clear. Let's not build castles in the air. The BJP is coming back to power. That looks very, very clearly established. It just also seems that it's not as big a majority as the BJP would have liked. I want to look at the power map as it stands at this second and compare this to the power map of 2024. So if our video journalists can just come closer. Let's start from Kerala and Tamil Nadu. Compared 2019, Kerala and Tamil Nadu are roughly along the same lines as they were last time. From here, come up. In Karnataka, which was a complete saffron domination, there is still largely saffron domination with some pockets of blue for the Congress. It is when you come to Maharashtra. Maharashtra is painted very differently from the last time. That's the Maharashtra of last time. This time the Maharashtra is much more blue. Gujarat, which was completely saffron, has some little one pocket of blue. Rajasthan is one of the big stories. A virtual domination by the BJP last time. This time, look at how the political map of Rajasthan has changed. Come up to Haryana. Last time, 10 on 10 for the BJP in Haryana. This time, almost 2/3 of the state is blue. The picture tells the story. Come there to Uttar Pradesh. Look at how much saffron there is in the 2019 map in Uttar Pradesh, across from west going out to the east. Look at Uttar Pradesh this time round. In Awadh, in eastern Uttar Pradesh, even in pockets of western Uttar Pradesh. Massive India alliance. In Himachal and in Uttarakhand, it's still all saffron. Big leads there. Now come here to Andhra Pradesh. Andhra Pradesh was all YSRCP last time. Look at Andhra Pradesh this time. Strong presence of the TDP and the BJP alliance. Orissa is one of the big stories from the BJP's perspective. So much BJD last time. Look at Orissa this time being won handsomely by the Bharatiya Janata Party. Chhattisgarh is more or less where it was. Chhattisgarh, in fact, the map almost looks the same last time to now. Mamata Banerjee will, if Rajdeep, whenever any of us meets her next, we'll have to listen to quite a bit because she's really done really well, even in pockets
she isn't giving Pradeep Gupta any rasgullas.
हमें भी नहीं मिलने वाला भाई.
हमको तो नहीं मिलेगा, Pradeep Gupta को भी rasgulla नहीं मिलने वाला.
We are also not getting any rasgullas.
उसको वो गिल्ली डंडा देगी, Bengali style गिल्ली डंडा, rasgulla छोड़ दो. She is the kind of leader who will not forgive or forget easily, like many of these politicians are. You know, they don't forgive or forget. They'll remember only this one poll that we got wrong, and the tragedy is we also got 2021 West Bengal wrong. So she'll think it's a conspiracy theory. India Today मेरे खिलाफ है.
But India Today क्या? वो तो poll है भाई.
That's right. But look, also look, the numbers are not settled.
We must give due credit to her. She worked, she fought very well, and you know, she's a 24/7 politician.
It's the woman
a choice of women vote.
It's the woman.
Obviously,
and I'll tell you,
there's a choice of candidates. That was also very
There's
remarkable.
a bureaucrat. I sometimes think bureaucrats get it even better than us. There's a bureaucrat both in Punjab and in Bengal, and he is spot on. In Bengal, he told me exactly which seats. I'm looking at the seats, I'm matching it. It's turning out to be exact. I don't know, maybe we should hire bureaucrats at exit pollsters.
I agree. In December, a senior IPS officer, a commissioner of city in Andhra Pradesh told me Chandrababu Naidu is coming back with a bag.
You know,
okay. Now, let's look at the head-to-head fights between the BJP and the Congress. This is a seat where either the BJP or the Congress is number 1 and 2. So this is a duke battle between BJP and Congress. 152 such seats. The Congress currently leading on 65 seats. This is where the Congress had got decimated the last time. Currently 30% seats where it's BJP versus Congress. You've got the Congress in the lead. BJP's strike rate, which was 90% plus last time round, now down to 70% in these seats where it's BJP versus Congress.
Can I just intervene to tell you something very interesting, Rahul? A Congress leader has told me India Today is showing Khargeji's picture and not Rahul Gandhi. At least today, can you show Rahul Gandhi's picture?
No, but that's not.
But
Rajdeep, we're also showing. No, we're also showing Naddaji's picture in the retail.
But they're saying, "नहीं वो सब छोड़ो, आप मोदी जी का दिखाते रहते हो हर दिन. आज राहुल गांधी का भी थोड़ा दिखाओ." Now, what do I tell? No, but they should also know, as we've been warning you, there are 200 seats where the margin is still less than 10,000. Please wait till about 3 in the afternoon. Picture abhi baki hai mere dost. Then you can do all the celebrations both sides. So Modi can celebrate, Rahul Gandhi can celebrate.
I have a suggestion. Go grab some breakfast, get some extra coffee.
Abhi breakfast 12 baje?
हमें तो नहीं मिला ना, हम तो सुबह से
हमको ये fruit मिला है. देखो, after doing elections on my plate across the country, all I've got is fruit, apple, banana, watermelon.
That's a emergent call from the India Today Mediaplex to all producers who may be listening. The crew here needs some breakfast. This is going to be a long morning, a long day as well. At this moment, ladies and gentlemen, there are 165 seats out of 543 where the margin is less than 10,000 votes, which means in Lok Sabha context, these seats cannot be called settled. The India Alliance is leading on 89 of those, which is up 46 from the last time. The NDA is leading on 69 of those, down 27 seats from the last time. The BJP itself has 56 such leads. Yes.
I have a request. In the close contest, in UP, can you do UP?
I can, but I also want to say, you know, if this was a startup, if everybody starts giving me like 10 rupees or 100 rupees per farmaish, we're going to be very rich by the evening. Okay, Uttar Pradesh, here it is. Uttar Pradesh margin calculator for Uttar Pradesh. I will show you how many seats in Uttar Pradesh are extremely close. Let's see if we can have that out first. 4 seats in Uttar Pradesh, the margin is less than 1,000 votes. These seats are Allahabad, which is Prayagraj, Badayu, Banasgaon and Salimpur. Let's now look at seats where the margin is less than 5,000. So it's a very tight contest. 17 seats out of 18 Uttar Pradesh, the margin is less than 5,000 votes. 8 of those are with the NDA, 9 are with the Congress. So if I get into these seats, because this can slip, 7 are SP seats, 2 are Congress seats. Amroha, Badayu, Chandauli, Ghazipur, Kosi, Mirzapur and Phulpur. These are the seats. Seats where the margin is less than 10,000. There are 31 such seats at this second where the margin is less than 10,000. The India Alliance leads on 19. The NDA leads on 12. The story is the direct fight. Direct fight, BJP versus SP. You see what's happening here. Akhilesh Yadav and the Samajwadi Party, the cycle is riding gloriously at this moment. 31 leads out of 56 in fights, which is SP versus BJP directly. Akhilesh Yadav is getting it one over the BJP at the moment.
You know, and the fascinating thing is that if you were to go into Bihar, just across the border from Uttar Pradesh, it's very different. The BJP is leading, the NDA is leading in 32 out of 40. So you've got two large states voting very, very differently. And that's the story of this 2024 election. Each state is voting differently to the other. Just for a moment,
in Bihar, the JDU is doing better than the BJP.
She just said, yes.
15 to the JDU, 11 to the BJP.
Out of 16 JDUs at 15.
Nitish Babu.
And everybody said JDU is the Kamzor party.
Here's the question.
The women factor.
Here's the question for Nitish Babu. Should he have switched?
No, but
अभी भी बोलेगा मेरा 15
But you're saying that it's conjecture.
देखो, Nitish Kumar 15 and Naveen and Chandrababu Naidu 20, 35.
In
35
all. Are you giving ideas, Rajdeep?
I'm giving nobody ideas. Can you just tell us Manipur? I know that the state has slipped off the map, Rahul, but a friend of mine from Imphal wants to know, what are the, will you tell us what's happening in Manipur?
So on the 2 seats of Manipur, we'll give our viewers a sense of what's happening in Manipur. The BJP is up on 1, the India Alliance is up on 1. This is the NPF, and the India Alliance has 1 lead, which is up 1. This is Inner Manipur. So India Alliance leading on Inner Manipur, and the NPF is leading in Outer Manipur, which is a tribal reserve seat.
You know, so that's interesting because the NDA was expected, of course, to win the Imphal seat, the Valley seat, and the Naga People's Front would win the Outer Manipur. So no real change, dramatic change there in Manipur.
But there is a change, Rajdeep. In the national picture, the NDA is losing ground in key parts of the country. In the north, the NDA is down 37 seats at the moment. The India Alliance is up 42 seats at the moment in the north. In the eastern part of India, out of the 142 seats, the NDA is largely holding on. 85 leads for the NDA, 53 for the India Alliance. The NDA holding on in the north, losing ground holding on in the east, losing ground in the north. In the west, the NDA is at 98, down 28 from the last time. Those gains going directly to the India Alliance, which is at 43, up 29 from the last time. In the south, the NDA is up 20 seats from the last time. They also have the TDP, which is a bulk of those, but 54. And the India Alliance is at 70, up 8 from the last time. In the Hindi heartland, the NDA is down 47 seats from the last time, 150. This is where a big story is being written. In Rajasthan, in Haryana, in Uttar Pradesh, in Jharkhand, in pockets of Bihar, a big story being written in the Hindi heartland. 47 losses at this moment for the NDA, Rajdeep.
So 47 losses there, compensated partly by a huge gain in Andhra Pradesh of 20 plus, a good gain in Telangana of about 6 plus, a good gain in Odisha of 10. So effectively, my 36, but this is NDA. You know, I want to make the distinction between NDA and BJP. The BJP is the one which is gaining in Telangana and in Odisha. But they are losing, remember, in West Bengal, and they are losing in the Hindi heartland, and they are losing partly as of now in Maharashtra.
So, Radeep, it's a case of missed opportunity also as far as India Alliance is concerned.
Like where?
Like Babu was an ally in 2019 and later on also, and the fact that...
No, 1 minute, Rashid. Babu left the India. At no stage did Chandrababu Naidu want to reach out to India Alliance because he wanted to be with the winner, and everybody thought Narendra Modi is the winner. You see, Babu wants to be with the winner, so let's not blame the India. You know, it's very easy, Rashid, to blame the India Alliance for everything that goes wrong. You know, Preeti said they started their campaign late. She's absolutely right.
No, I'm just saying, I'm seeking a response. You look at Nitish Kumar, he had gone and met Naveen Patnaik. And that time Naveen Patnaik didn't respond positively.
Naveen Patnaik did not want to join any alliance. Nitish Kumar was a loss.
No, okay, Rajdeep, if these numbers hold, when I say they started their campaign late, if these numbers hold, wasn't this an election for the India Alliance to win?
So, look,
could be.
You know, sometimes
now they won't.
You know, sometimes in India, it's very easy. Sharad Pawar had told me a year ago, the way to win and defeat Mr. Modi, he said, was 400 one-on-one seats, one-on-one fights. That never happened. Eventually, we have 358 multipolar fights. But at the end of the day, these are,
an alliance which actually wasn't there.
Arithmetic and chemistry. In Maharashtra, strangely enough, there's chemistry. So, Uddhav Thackeray, Sharad Pawar and the Congress have worked in tandem. There was chemistry, Preeti, in between Akhilesh Yadav and Rahul Gandhi. But in Bihar, Tejasvi Yadav was a one-man show. The other parties just didn't come to the party. Now, Mamta Banerjee, you could argue, has decided to go on her own. It's worked for her. So, you see, there is no one-size-fits-all in this wonderful country called India.
But
we can have as many explanations.
So you said about bureaucrats knowing better.
Yes.
About 3 weeks back or 4 weeks back, a bureaucrat wrote to me. He said Maharashtra has always decided who will not become PM.
Yes.
His assessment was that Mahavikas Aghadi will touch or cross 30. And the worst case for Kaka and Uddhav, as he put it, would be 26 to 28. The worst case was 28.
Okay. So